listening to Closely Held. My name is Jay McDaniel. Today we're going to discuss a cause of action for equitable accounting in the context of a closely held business. If you find the information that's here is useful, please share it or even subscribe or like the videos. We will discuss the concept of equitable accounting for minority owners of closely held businesses. Many minority owners often find themselves in a situation where the finances of the business are a mystery, like a black box. They see the results, but they have no knowledge of how these results were achieved. Equitable accounting is a legal tool that allows these minority owners to gain insights into the financial workings of the business. The term black box comes from engineering, and it refers to devices or systems that produce a result without revealing the process behind it. In a similar way, the finances of a closely held corporation, limited liability company, or partnership can be a black box, especially when there are concerns about the majority's behavior. In cases where there are suspicions of asset misuse or unexplained expenses, minority owners can sue and hire forensic accountants to investigate the black box. However, that's costly. But by pursuing a cause of action for equitable accounting, they can potentially shift the responsibility of explaining the finances to those who are actually in charge of the books. It's important to note that there is a distinction between gaining access to records and seeking an equitable accounting. The latter involves holding the party in control of the assets accountable for explaining how those assets were used or spent. This process is more commonly used in estate and trust administration, as well as in other fiduciary relationships. The duty to account is often enforced through statutes or common law. To pursue an equitable accounting, the prospective plaintiff must establish a fiduciary relationship and show that one party has been entrusted with the property of another party. They must also demonstrate that there is no adequate remedy at law for damages. In some states, such as New York, the party seeking an accounting must first request it from the business and be refused. In New Jersey, the complexity of the account and the need for discovery are also considerations. We'll examine several cases here under New York and New Jersey law to understand the requirements and implications of an equitable accounting. One recent case, Siglet versus Calon, involved a private equity firm accused of misappropriating assets. The court, in an action that was brought for an equitable accounting, denied the motion of the defendant for summary judgment, stating that equitable accounting requires the fiduciary to show what they did with the principal's property. The right to an equitable accounting is separate from the right to inspect books and records, and it is not mooted by the production of documents, according to this court. Now, while New York law does not necessarily require a breach of fiduciary duty to pursue an equitable accounting, other cases have held that some form of misconduct or breach of duty must be shown. The interpretation of the law can vary across different jurisdictions. In New Jersey, equitable accounting is invoked much less frequently, and the courts impose additional requirements such as the complicated nature of the account and the need for discovery. It's crucial for the owners of closely held businesses to lay the groundwork for a viable accounting claim before starting litigation. By documenting the need for an equitable accounting, they can increase the likelihood of the court accepting their claim and hold the defendant responsible for opening the black box and explaining what's inside. Failing to take action can result in significant financial losses and risks for minority owners. Equitable accounting serves as a remedy to mitigate these risks and to protect the financial interests of minority owners. Thanks a lot for listening.